Hello everybody. I just got back from a whirlwind trip to El Salvador with People Helping People. This is a place that Jeff Cardwell's been trying to get me to go to for years, and sure enough, as expected, the trip changed my life. Now the purpose of this trip was to go down and witness the Hope Equation in action. And of course the Hope Equation is housing plus hunger relief plus healthcare plus education multiplied by faith equals hope. Now my mission was to capture participants' reactions as they witnessed the Hope Equation in action. And with the help of my friend Todd Scoggins, here's just some of what we came back with from El Salvador. I hope you enjoy.
You know, when I come down, photography is my thing, so I bring my camera and I capture the images of what goes on. So I have a kind of unique perspective because I'm watching the volunteers and their interaction with the people who live here, because I'm kind of I'm outside of that. I'm observing their relationship and their interaction, and I see the impact that it has on the people that come down here, sometimes even in a more profound way than the folks that were coming down here to help, even though the impact down here is enormous. But I love to see the impact on the people who come down here from the United States, because the faces down here are beautiful, the people are beautiful, the spirit is beautiful. The people that live here in El Salvador, sometimes they have, they don't have two nickels to rub together, but they are so generous, and they're so giving and gracious, and they just love to have time with the volunteers. They just love to interact and even though there's a language barrier most of the time, that doesn't matter. We can still laugh, we can still play, we can still hug, and we can still just share love with one another. So that's what I really love about coming down here.
I think this is a very humbling experience. You don't go back to the United States and necessarily be so grateful for what you have. You just wish you could be part of giving more down here in El Salvador and giving to the people so that they can move up socioeconomically and do better for their children and their families.
We're always focused on what we don't have, and everyone here is just, focused on living, just being happy. I don't know. There's such joy and contentment here that we don't have in America, because we always think about what we don't have, whereas people like here don't have anything and they're still happy.
I can't believe the impoverished conditions that these people live in, and yet they're so joyful and grateful and happy, and they have a sense of community and pride and family. And I think the fact that we're just able to give them hope and give them security and then safe surroundings, running water and electricity, changes their life forever. And the things that we take for granted in our country, people need to come here and really witness what true poverty is and have a sense of gratitude for everything that we have in our lives.
Because knowing the people the way in which I do now, it's not just a visual thing for me, I actually feel it. So it's not seeing the joy, it's not seeing the gifts of the life-changing wheelchairs, it's feeling the emotion coming from them and the thankfulness that they have for us. And we love them and they love us. And at this point I can feel that being exchanged back and forth, so it's really just a beautiful thing.
I think one of the most impactful things we've done was really our first day, the wheelchair mission. In America, wheelchairs are accessible, they're everywhere. You don't think twice about it. Here, getting a wheelchair is almost like hitting the lottery for someone who's in need. Some of these people have never even had a wheelchair their entire life. Some people, their wheelchairs that they had rope and twine and wood. It was really tough, but being able to see the families come and bless and pray over them for this change in their lifestyle, change in what they're, not just their lifestyle, but their family's lifestyle. That was a really, really big deal.
I like the time when we were with the children in the orphanage. They actually need a hug, and I just wanted to hug him. And the wheelchair distribution was also good, because that was a life-changing tool for their lives and their families as well. So I was very happy to be part of this life-changing moment for them.
The best thing for me is the housing piece and how that kind of sets the stage for the future. So instead of living in dirt floors, these families get a whole new opportunity at life.
We don't build just houses, we build dignity. And that comes with the house. These people are very proud and they feel very special that they can own a home, when before all they could do is was rent, and having a home was never in the equation. So now they're part of a community, they're part of something bigger than they are.
Well, I think it's more the holistic approach. It's not just sharing the gospel with them, since I work at a church, but actually practical needs of giving them a home, dealing with medical issues, feeding the families, and doing more than just one thing. That's a holistic approach, and I think that's what makes a difference in a family's life.
Well, obviously Jeff has talked to me many times about all the work he's doing in El Salvador, and we've had great conversations about it, and I've always been amazed at everything. But to actually see it, and to see the impact it's having on people's lives, and to see the housing, and see how their lives have improved, and the feeding, it's just astounding to see it. It's really eye-opening.
And but just seeing what people helping people is actually doing, it's changed some people's lives. And I'm in that business, and it's good to be a part of that business. So I'm grateful and humble that we're getting things done, but we'd only do this through prayer.
Well, I think the one thing that, having been 3 years since I've been here, we've gone through COVID, and the country seems different. The country, there's a sense of peace to it. Lives are being changed and touched, and that's the most important thing, that as we as a body come together, of being able to feel that and sense that. It's exciting, and that's my observation.
Oh, it's joy. It's great to be back here, but it's great to see the progress of the country, and yet there's so much more that needs to be done. But it's great to see such a great vision, and it's not a small vision, and yet we're grateful for what God's already done, but there's so much more to do, and that's what excites me, that there's so many more people that need to be part of what Helping People Network is doing.
Absolutely emotionally incredible. It's heartbreaking to see what is out here, but how blessed we are, and how these people don't have anything. And my prayer is that more people would donate and give. This is just heartbreaking. And I'm blessed to be able to be here. And it's been an honor to be here and serve these people. I'm definitely coming back.
That's what the trip is all about, really, for others to catch the vision, to really experience the joy of Central America. And I think a lot of people have a new, a new vision of really what Central America is all about. I mean, a lot of times you hear a lot of the stories about the danger and the gangs and different things. You come down here and you see something totally different than what you've seen or heard about for many, many years. And it's been a very exciting trip, and I really look forward to inviting others to join us and catch the vision and join us on our adventure travels.